Hello guys, hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ekule Princely. Today is the 11th of May 2024 and I want to bring to you this mystery, okay? This beautiful mystery. I'll read Matthew 21 verse 18 to 22. Okay, let me read. Jesus cursed the fig tree. Verse 18. On his way back to the city early next morning, Jesus was hungry. Verse 19. He saw a fig tree by the side of the road and went to it, but found nothing on it except leaves. So he said to the tree, "You will never again bear fruit." At once the fig tree dried up. Verse 20. The disciples saw this and were astonished. "How did the fig tree dry up so quickly?" they asked. Jesus answered, "I assure you that if you believe and do not doubt, you will be able to do what I have done to this fig tree. And not only this, but you will even be able to say to this hill, 'Get up and throw yourself into the sea,' and it will." Verse 22. If you believe, you will receive whatever you ask for in prayer. So I'm reading from Good News Bible, right? The Good News Bible, so don't be confused. So we see God speaking to trees, right? The fig tree spoke to the tree, meaning he knew the language of the tree. And when we look at verse 21, Jesus answered, "I assure you that if you believe and do not doubt, you will be able to do what I have done to this fig tree. And not only this, but you will even be able to say to this hill, 'Get up and throw yourself into the sea.'" That means he knew the language of the hill. So I'm bringing to you my topic today. The language of creation. The language of creation. Understanding the language of creation. Look, guys, the reason why the body of Christ cannot order the mountains, the hills, the trees is because they lack knowledge of the language of the trees, the language of the earth, the language of the sky, the language of the wind, the moon, the stars. All these entities have language. We see many times in the Bible, God says many waters, the sound of many waters, the sound of the wind, the rushing wind. Understand? The sound of the wave. When we look at these entities, they all have sounds. They are speaking. They have a voice. And I believe this generation has not ascended to the realms to understand these languages. It is very, very important. The secret to doing the greater things that Christ commanded us to do is knowing the language of creation. Creation knows our language. The trees hear us, the mountains hear us, the waters hear us, but we do not hear them. It is our own mistake. Humans are so confused. It is our fault. Literally, the trees hear us. They understand our language. And they communicate, but we can't hear them because we don't know their language. This is appalling and embarrassing for man, the king of all creation, do not know the language of of the creation he has been appointed over to watch on. Do you know how crazy this is? Do you know how crazy that sounds? Do you know how nature looks at us, man? Like, are these guys really the ones we're supposed to look up to? That's what they're like watching. Animals understand nature. Humans are the problem on this earth. We don't understand nature, their language, and yet we destroy them every single day. And are crying to us, to mankind, stop this, stop. You know, I have the privilege to speak with nature, to understand what they're saying, and to speak on their behalf. And I will say this: nature is upset with man. They are upset. Man doesn't care. We see Jesus Christ walking on water. How did he walk on water? He spoke to the water, the language of the water, and the water solidified, and he walked on it. Look, it's a secret. Please catch it. Catch this by the Spirit. Christians, the body of Christ, catch it. It is a language. It is not some kind of magic. There is no magic in what Jesus Christ did. It's very simple. The language of the water, he knew. The language of the water, when he turned water into wine as well, he knew the language of the water. To speak to the water, to shape shift. You know, we call this miracle. The first miracle of Christ, turning water into wine. Actually, he just commanded the water to shape shift into wine. Look, guys, these are revelations. Hey, these are revelations. These are revelations for this generation. The time has come for the manifestation of the sons of God. I am the manifestation of the sons of God. I haven't even started. You will see me walk with trees, walk on air. These are entities. You know, the spiritual realm is very much tangible as the physical realm. Very tangible. The more you are aware of it, the more tangibility it becomes. The more tangible it becomes. I repeat, the more you are aware of the spiritual realm, the more tangible it becomes. The language of creation. This is what this generation needs. This generation needs to speak to the cloud, and the cloud comes, carry you, go to the realms, go to the sky, govern the sky, return back, enter beneath the waters, take control, take dominion. But you cannot do this without speaking the language of this creation. It's just like an Englishman going to a French country and speaking English to French people who have no clue of what they are saying. That's crazy, appalling, madness. They won't understand. So, thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe. It will help with the algorithm. Let this message be preached all over the world. We need the remnants to rise up. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay blessed. I love you all. Especially the ladies. Mon ami, coucou. Love God, not for marriage. Love God because you love God, not for marriage. Women, you're fond of that. Take care. Stay safe.